According to a report from CNN earlier this week, Donald Trump has in fact been traumatized by his election loss. Now, here's the thing. We actually talked about this story a little bit earlier in the week on Friday, because part of the story was that Donald Trump was furious that his insurrection on Wednesday failed. And that is a topic in and of itself. But the other part of it is the fact that the aide that spoke to Jim Acosta from CNN said that Trump has been traumatized by his election loss, and that's all he can think about. It's all he can talk about. The only thing going through that man's mind in the middle of a pandemic where we had the deadliest day ever this week with over 4,000 deaths is that he lost the 2020 presidential election. Folks, this to me is reason enough for Congress to get off their backsides and invoke the 25th Amendment. Because I know we've only got, 10 days left, somewhere right around there, before the president leaves office. But by God, things have to happen. We had a day this week, I think it was Thursday, 4,000 Americans died of COVID-19. The deadliest day yet of this entire pandemic. That was 1 1/3 9/11. And 9/11 impacted this country the way we do air travel forever. But 4,000 Americans die from a pandemic in a single day. And that wasn't even the biggest story of the day. Most people don't even know that happened on Thursday. And one of those people, unfortunately, is the President of the United States, who, as this report says, can't think of anything else other than the fact that he didn't win the election, and he's heard about it. He's angry, he's sad, he's bitter. Get him the F out of office right now. I don't care if there's 10 days left. I don't care if there's 2 days left. This man can't be left in office. He has to go, because we need somebody who can actually go in there, even if it's Mike Pence, for a week and say, okay, listen, let's do what we can have. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and undermine Joe Biden, and I'm going to invoke the Defense Production Act to get more vaccine produced. And then I get credit for that instead of allowing Joe Biden to come in, do that, because he's already said he wants to do it. And then he gets all the credit, gets a lot of goodwill as soon as he comes into office. Now, that would be the smart thing for Republicans to do. And look, trust me, I'm not on their side at all. At all. But I am pointing out how silly it is that they're letting this man just drag them all down for another 2 weeks because they're afraid to stand up to him and his crazy ass base. Y'all, Trump's base already literally invaded your offices. What more do you have to lose at this point? They stole your stuff. They stole your stuff. And you're still like, well, 25th Amendment now. Get him out of office because Americans are dying. And he is too damn obsessed with the fact that he lost the election to even function anymore, according to those closest to him. And he's going to be like this, by the way, forever. Forever. This is who he is now. This is his personality now. For the rest of this man's life, there won't be a second that passes that he doesn't think about the fact that he lost that election to Joe Biden. So at any chance he gets, he is going to be bitter and angry and vengeful against the American public who made him lose. And that is just another one of many reasons to get him out of office before January 20th.